Hi viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on all these platforms at the same time. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username, Tiffany TLC Music. I do all my own music on here, except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk, but I also do some bluesy songs. Most of it's on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping as well. I have a bit of a headache today, so I'm getting on late. So that's why it's a bit of mellow music. I do encourage you to share the broadcast. It'd be lovely if you would share the broadcast and also follow on one or all of these platforms, especially Twitter. That's the only place where I make announcements. Just make sure you tell the app you want to get notifications from me, and tell your phone you want to get notifications from the app. Yeah, I hope, it's been a staycation-y week for our family, so, or a couple weeks. So I've been sort of off and on. Hi, Carrie! I'm kind of low-key today because I have a little bit of a headache. It's not a migraine. How are you doing? We went to the snow. I don't know if you saw our Facebook post yesterday. It was wonderful. So nice. So fun. How are you doing? I hope well. I'm thinking of a couple songs today, but I didn't want to miss it because just psychologically I could use it. Use the uplifting effect of music. But my head is a little bit grumpy about the idea, so we'll see how it goes. But I have in mind how I want to be and when I gotta let go. If I feel fabulous after that and it's not too late, I might also do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star, but I have my doubts about that. So yes, let's do... So yeah, I wasn't on yesterday or the day before. Yesterday because we were in the snow. The day before, I had a couple of phone calls and they ran long. That's what it was. So yeah, I'm dealing with a bit of headaches. I'm keeping it mellow today. We'll start with How I Want to Be. This is a song about learning to look at people with empathic eyes, which I learned mostly how to do through a method of communication called nonviolent communication. By the way, everyone needs to know, I want you to know that if you want to say hello or have me see you in any way, or you want to like give a heart or whatever, best to do it in the chat from wherever you're watching, because that's the only way I'll be able to see anything. Unfortunately, I can't have all the individual platforms open to see things like people clicking hearts, because I would be a data overload. But on this side, it will, wherever you chat from, see that little Facebook thing, it will show up here. Whether you're chatting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, it will show up there. All right. I don't know, actually, I don't know that you can chat when you're watching on Twitter. I actually am not sure that you can. Just dawned on me. All right, anyway. This may be a little too loud of a song for me to do with a headache. I'll have to strum quietly. My earphones are tight. Do I see an evil man, or a man who's lost his way? Do I hear what's in his heart, or do I hear what his words say? Do I demonize you, or can I see through? I wanna see the real you. to breathe. Oh, thank you. It's a scarf. I wear scarves a lot during the day in the winter, but inside. But that's really sweet. But yeah, it's kind of a dash of color. Kind of nice, huh? It's basically I wear them to keep warm in the house, but then I often take them off when I start to play because it can get kind of warm in this room, and also I worry that it might be in my way playing. But today neither was really the case. It's kind of a thin scarf, so it's not too in the way. But thank you. A little dash of color. So let's do. Yeah, I have a headache today, so it's always a little dicey when I come on with a headache. I almost didn't come on, but I decided to give it a go, and I think I'm gonna do When I Gotta Let Go, and I could maybe see doing a Willow in the Wind, perhaps. I'm kind of in the mood for a song that I just don't think I can. Oh, wow. It's been forever since I've done that Brand New Day, but I'm not going to do that one. I'd love to do Judgment Free, or No Worries, but I just think my head's hurting too much to do those. So I'm going to do When I Gotta Let Go. By the way, how are you doing, Carrie? If you feel like sharing, how's it going with you? I hope not having too much of those winter sad blues, seasonal affective blues. Do you guys have any snowy mountains near where you live, where you can go sledding or anything, or other, I guess, snowshoeing? Or we just did that yesterday. It was quite nice. So this is a song, I should say, about realizing your limits in particular situations where you've just really done all you can and to help in a particular situation, and there's nothing left to do but let go, even though that can be painful at times. We're so young, the bird is sung. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Yay! Nah. That's totally within the realm. I understand the caution though. Oh no, where am I? Just had to stand nearby and hear you cry. Feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Never hit myself, I still have scars. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly, including taking care of you and all others suffering too. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. I know compassion helps us all, but it's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, much I think we can do to fix it. I believe big changes are the key, but I can't make of myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need a thirst to grow, to lend a hand. Accepting limits, it can cause pain. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need. Yet I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need a thirst to grow, to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go, when I gotta let go. We live in a place from 700 feet above sea level to almost 7,000 feet. It varies so much. Oh, wow. Yeah, same thing, Carrie. I mean, California is known for that. We are, you've got the ocean, you've got the valley, you've got the desert, you've got the Sierra Mountains. It's crazy. It's neat to live in a place where you have so much variety in such a short amount of time. I didn't realize it was like that where you live too. That's so cool. Do you guys do much snow stuff? I know you probably don't, because of the car thing, if for no other reason. The car size limitations. Well, I definitely, our part is within a few miles. Within a few miles of the snow? Probably not a big part of your lives. Gotcha. And it's not a huge part of our lives. My husband always used to go skiing every year as a kid. I skied a fair amount as well. But now we've just found it easier for the most part to do, now especially with our dog, to do sledding. I don't know if you got to see my Facebook post, but we had a really good time. We found a place that was kind of off the beaten path where a snow cat, they call them, had come by with tracks. Gosh, I can't show you but wide tracks, tire tracks that were just a little bit wider than the width of our sleds. And it had driven down this hill, and it was just like this endless run for our sleds, and you go faster and faster and faster. I actually took a video of it's a really funny video of me, and I pointed it down so you could see like me going faster and faster and faster, and like people were in the way, and like, Keegan, watch out, and I'm like, George, watch out, you know. It's like I'm just speeding and speeding and speeding. It's a really funny video. I highly recommend it. Anyway, let's do another song. I guess I've already done 2, and it's already 20 after. I shouldn't, but I want to. Oh, geez. Off the beaten path. Awesome, Carrie. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, awesome. Yo-Yo Ma is amazing. That is really cool, Carrie. I'm excited. Hopefully that'll help you beat the seasonal blues, right? Having something new. I can't wait to see it. A cello. Lovely. That sounds just lovely. Oh, that's great. I bet you'll have to practice for a while though, probably before you'll be ready to perform with it, right? I guess let's do Sad and Sweet Memories. I don't know. Yes, I was going to say, I think that would be beautiful. So deep. That'd be really beautiful. You might want to check out, Carrie, there's a guy called Cello Joe. Now, I don't know what different platforms he's on. He actually is from my local area. I first saw him in Davis, but I also saw that he was on Periscope. And he does all kinds of unusual songs on the cello. Cello Joe. Check it out. Search, see if you can find him online. I don't know if he's regularly on. He was doing Periscope. Like within the last year, of course, Periscope's gone now. But I don't know if he's on other online platforms. He's probably got a website. Check it out. You will be inspired. It'll open your eyes to all the different kinds of things you can do with the cello, more than you ever may have imagined. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do Sad Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. I just can't stop. Hope I don't regret it. So this is a song about parents and being grateful for what they were able to give you, and also honest about what they weren't. And being able to forgive, I guess, empathize, validate both experiences, accept them. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When split apart, I felt so sad. It wasn't everything it could be. Didn't always know how to care for me, but I loved our family. The peace and the stability. Hi Terry, how you doing? Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you bother me so much to me. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony, but your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone is so much harder too, which is why I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection that we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. much to me. I really missed our times, Dad, from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness, it carried on and on, but your focus on me, it seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see. Yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. You both mean so much to me. I hope I didn't push it by singing that extra song. My headache's a little worse. Oh no. Hi, Terry. I asked how you were doing, and I think I know the answer. A little piece of it is probably that the hospital is overwhelmed. But maybe not crisis level, but I know that we are now, hospitalizations are at the same level as the peak in California, the peak of the last surge. They're not as high as they were at the peak of the biggest surge, which was like the beginning of this year. But they're at the level of the peak of like the Delta surge and the surge prior to the beginning of the year one. The beginning of the year one was the biggest, but because of all the vaccination and natural immunity, and perhaps it's still not clear to me if the actual virus, the Omicron version, is less severe or not, but in effect, it's that way in any event because, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I mean, it's an important distinction because if you're not vaccinated or you haven't had COVID, you could still go down. You live in Tennessee, so life sucks. That's not true, Carrie. You just got finished telling me what an awesome variety of terrain and elevations you have there, and you have a cello on the way, and you have Lily. If Tennessee has Lily, then life doesn't suck. I know what you mean, though. Your state does make a difference. I'm very grateful to live in California because it's liberal, relatively speaking, like politically in alignment with my values more. And that's worth something, especially when you run into sort of a kind of crisis that way in those areas like we've had over the last couple of years or longer. Anyway, so I feel you. Your state does matter. It is hard to live in a state that doesn't really jibe with your values. So let's do Tumble Star, and that'll be it. So much for just a little bit. I couldn't resist, even though my head's it's gonna be payback time. A last little housekeeping announcement. Please be aware when you're watching, the only way to really communicate with me is through making a comment on the app that you're watching me on, whether it's Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Although I don't think you can make comments through Twitter. Well, I guess you could. No, I guess you could. If you comment on the tweet where my broadcast is, I don't know how that works. But in any event, wherever you comment, it will show up here. It should. And that's how I'll see you. So don't click hearts or things. I mean, you can, but I won't see them on the native platform where you are. You can put like heart emoticons and stuff in here. The other thing I'll say is just my general blurb. I come on most weekdays I try to come on between like 5:30 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, often running late. Do mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping songs, some bluesy songs. I do all my own music except one song written for me, and that's the one I'm about to sing right now. Perfect introduction to this song, a lullaby written for me when I was 4.5 years old by my dad. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepy head, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day full of play, friends wherever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepy head, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky, tumble far, I wonder why. Aw, that's sweet. I should take a picture of that, except I can't. It's too far away. Let me get my phone. Picture of your suggestion. Although, by the time I'm even close to being ready to consider such a thing, I'm sure I will have lost this photograph. Nonetheless, I will make the gesture to myself. It's not that I'm against the idea of trying out a new instrument. But I am learning piano already. It's just that it's not my highest musical priority, and I'm just not finding the time I want for my higher musical priorities. I would say my highest musical priority is to record a song with my son, and my next highest musical priority is to record my own music, even if it's just simple versions, like, guitar, voice, not adding a bunch of other instruments. And maybe my third highest priority is to do like a music video or two, maybe with my own dance in it, because dancing is also something that I love to do. Anyway, thanks for being with me. I appreciate it, even though I'm very under the weather with this headache that seems to be getting worse. Perhaps it's going to turn into a migraine, which is pretty cool. Citterns already. They just use nylon or gut strings, mellow for your voice. Citterns already. I don't know what citerns are. I'm going to take another picture of this. Is that, I mean, are you saying like with this same, like I could just put those on my guitar? Citerns. I don't know what a citern is. But if it's anything that takes any effort at all, other than pulling out my guitar, it probably won't happen. I mean, as it is, I buy these strings that are a particular type that I only have to replace like once every 2 years or something. That's how little effort I seem to be able to muster. Okay. But it just, I hope you can understand, it's just, I just don't, it's all about prioritization for me, because I tried an experiment the beginning of the year, for the first 6 months of the year, where I was like, damn it, I'm going to get everything done that I want to get done. Prioritization be damned. I'm just going to do it, even if I have to just work like a maniac and like spend 5 minutes a day on each thing. Like I'm going to work miracles. And by about 6 months of that, it's like, oh, this is not working. I feel like a crazy woman, and I'm not really getting much of anything done, because 5 minutes per thing is not enough to make headway. I just lost a lot of wheels spinning. In some areas of life, 5 minutes is enough, but most areas it wasn't. So yeah, it's all about triage for me, sadly. But thank you for being with me. This thankfully is something that I have been determined to prioritize. It's my number one musical priority, is coming on here and connecting with you guys, because it's so rewarding. Thanks for being with me, Carrie. I hear you. Carrie, good luck with your cello. I'm so excited for you. I want to hear progress reports as you're mastering it. So cool. Check out Cello Joe. Just like it sounds. Joe, Cello Joe. Check it out. Bye. Take care, Terry and Carrie and others. Live and replay, I sure do appreciate you. Until next time. I may or may not come on tomorrow. I come on only on the weekdays. I probably will, but I'll try to tweet out if I don't come on, if I can't come on. Bye.